Women don't actually want a man that's vulnerable. Did you know that? Because I didn't know that. Thankfully, someone in the comments informed me. And for any man who's actually listening to this, please don't miss this. He couldn't be more wrong. He has a warped view of what vulnerability is. And I can guarantee you, he's not in a successful, healthy relationship, and he will end up alone, and you will as well if you listen to his advice. Everything that you want in a relationship, whatever that is, sex, closeness, companionship, friendship, respect, honor, you're going to miss out on all of those if you follow his advice. And just like him, you will blame someone else for your own relational dissatisfaction because that's what emotionally immature people do. A lot of you were taught to believe that weakness is a turnoff for women. And since vulnerability equals weakness, we avoid it. But that's dead wrong. Now don't mishear me, women are completely turned off sexually by weakness. But let me tell you what weakness is. 1, having no ability to connect with her emotionally, meaning you don't know what you're feeling and you certainly don't care what she's feeling because feelings make you uncomfortable because you view them as useless, meaningless. So you suppress yours and you would prefer her to do the same. 2, not inviting or encouraging her to be honest about any neglect or hurt that she's feeling. When you dismiss or invalidate or gaslight or make excuses or get defensive, always feel attacked, always have to play the victim, it's because you're insecure. You're scared to actually talk about how she's feeling. That's not strength. That's weakness. 3, pride. Because of your ego, you view her as less than you. So you talk down to her, you call her names, you demean her because you always need to be seen as strong and in control and dominant. And she might see you as those. But do you know how the people on the outside see you? Weak. Strong men respect her. A confident man honors her. A secure man values her. Doesn't mean she's always right. Doesn't mean her feelings are facts. But if we love her, we listen, we understand, we show we care even if we disagree with why she's feeling a certain way. That's what empathy and love does. And empathy and vulnerability and emotional connection and healthy communication and intimacy, I don't care what anyone else told you. They're vital for the success of your relationship. And they're very attractive and desirable to the right women. Anytime a man being vulnerable and opening up, talking about how he actually feels, getting in touch with his feelings and needs, which is very hard for some of us, anytime we make that a priority to explore our fears and insecurities and let our partner into our inner world, talking about our dreams and hopes and desires and love and life and happiness, anytime doing that threatens the relationship, that relationship was toxic to begin with. Because you're right, some women play games. Some women neglect men. They use your vulnerability against you, just like some men neglect women. We don't give up on vulnerability because of that. You had that heart attack because of too much cholesterol. You didn't give up on cheeseburgers. So men, I know this is too long already. I've already lost most of you. Frank is pretty much the only one still listening. Wake up, Frank! I heard 6. I'm just saying, whatever you want out of this relationship, whatever it is, I promise you, no doubt in my mind, vulnerability is on the path that leads to you getting it. And neglecting vulnerability, staying closed-minded, walled off, emotionally numb or distant, always leads to more distance and more disconnection in the relationship, which is exactly what you didn't want. Give vulnerability a try and prove me wrong.